Shergold guitars. Whoever is watching my channel knows the guitar already. We all, with Rob, we always like, you know, hanging around and hanging about and actually having fun with guitars. So here we are, Germany. What's new? Because this is new.
This is new.
It's funny enough. It looks like I know it already.
You probably do. So we released.
It's new in Germany. It's not new. It's new in general. It's
definitely new in Germany. What we've done is, the reason you recognise this is we have in sort of 2019 we released. This is called the Provocateur. So the Shergold Provocateur. We released this in what we call our classic series, which is a high spec point with Seymour Duncans and. Sort of high spec brass saddles. What we've done recently, last year, is release this in our standard series.
Ah, yeah, exactly. I remember it was like Seymour Duncan. Exactly.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes, but you still get a lot of that kind of DNA in these guitars. So you've still got the coil split humbuckers, but in here you have a poplar body with a laurel fingerboard and Canadian.
Is it laurel?
It is laurel.
And it looks so good.
Yeah, it plays.
Laurel looks like shit actually.
Not our laurel.
So not your laurel. No, it looks like a proper rosewood actually. You know.
Sure.
If you tell me it's rosewood, is it like what baked laurel or something like that?
It's roasted.
It's roasted. Yeah. So that's why the coloring. No, because the laurel at Fenders, I hate it actually. I cannot. It's like it's so awful. But here, no. That's nice piece of. That's a nice piece of laurel actually, guys. For the first time, you can see in your life the nice piece of laurel.
Yeah.
What about here?
You saw it here first. Yeah. So that's our Provocateur. So retails for around €500.
That's a good price
yeah,
point.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then here we have our Shergold Telstar, which
Telstar?
is Telstar.
Why Telstar?
Which is it's done really well. Really had a lot of success with this. So you're looking again at a poplar body. Nice, just simple tone controls, three-way switch, two Filtertron style humbucker pickups,
and the stripe in front to make it look like old Cadillac.
Exactly. That's exactly what we were going for. Yeah, it's always nice. We try and do things a little differently, a little sort of left field. So you know, you've got an ever such a slight sort of offset.
Is it offset?
Thing going ever so slightly. It's not a true offset. You see that there's.
Yeah. Okay. I can see it. Yeah. Exactly here. The line is not all right.
Yeah. With this centre block piece here. Again, we've got Canadian maple, laurel boards.
Doesn't look like laurel. Good laurel.
Yeah. Yeah. So Telstar, it's available in the different finishes you see there. So we've got a metallic orange and a black and a pastel blue.
But you're still making the higher range with Seymour Duncans as well.
Correct.
So it's
yes.
like both of the lines are all on.
So
yeah. I don't know which one I would choose. Probably that one. Oh, and very light as well. Probably that's gonna be my favorite because I've never seen. Was it like orange metallic?
Metallic orange, yeah,
metallic
exactly.
Orange,
that's what you officially call it, yeah. So, and we have this champagne gold finish available.
Champagne gold
in a left-handed as well, because for all the lefties out there, it's important. So,
but only in one color you have
at the moment. We'll probably do the same with the other colors, which this metallic orange is.
Which one
popular.
would you choose? Which one's your favorite?
All of them.
All of them. No, but if you really need to choose one of them,
I'm going to go with the metallic orange.
Same here.
Yeah, it's a cool looking guitar. It stands out. It looks great on stage as well.
There's
metallic
not
finish.
so many like orange guitars on the market as well, so it's something making you more recognizable in the crowd of guitarists wherever you are playing. Yeah.
I think at €500 price point you get some good quality guitars, and that's what you get here really.
Where have they been made?
So the standard series are Chinese made, and the classic series, the higher spec ones, are Indonesian made. Yeah, and with the classic series you get things like rosewood neck and board and things like that.
So I'm wondering, if your laurel looks so good, how is your rosewood?
Oh. You should see it.
Do you have any like?
We don't have any classics here.
You don't have classic series here, okay?
Yeah, ShergoldGuitars.com. We got plenty of
That's the design I always wanted to check. As you know already, I'm always like moaning to you like, why I don't have this guitar, yeah? Whenever we see each other. And that's the shape actually that I'm really into. When I saw Shergold for the first time, it was like, wow, that's something classic, but it's a new classic, and that's why I love your guitars actually, because of this shape. It's this connection of everything you need and you don't want. So you need Les Paul and you don't want telly, but you got it here.
Shergold provocateur. Yeah.
Provocateur, yeah, it is. It is and the headstock as well is quite, as well, different, but not different in a bad way. So.
Yeah. I mean, for those that aren't familiar, Shergold as a brand goes back to the 1970s. So British brand, played by bands like Genesis and Joy Division back in the 70s. So Mike Rutherford had a sort of double neck guitar, and they always did things slightly differently and were slightly out there with what they did. So you know, we've tried to retain some of that heritage and some of that attitude, if you like. So genuinely, you know, different guitars for guitarists looking for something outside of, you know, I
think that one is more for those classical ones who doesn't want change, but they just want a little bit of change. And provocateur is for those who are like kind of brave.
Brave, I like
you know,
that.
Kind of brave people, you know.
Yeah, and you know, the provocateur's got a true vintage scale length, so it's a shorter scale, 24.675. You know, so we're trying to cater to all different types of players.
Still, Patrick is still involved with them, so he's still keeping an eye on all of you, making it like and slapping you when you do something wrong. Yeah, he's there still. Okay, so, and then we got what? We got this. What's that? Keep the faith.
I'll just pop this back so we have.
Keep the faith, man.
Yeah, so Faith acoustics
are blue. What a nice blue.
Yes. So these are we've been established in 2002. So I'm sure many people are familiar with Faith. So again, designed by Patrick James Eggle in the UK. They're all Indonesian made, all solid tone woods, no laminates at all. And because they're made in Indonesia,
pushy. No, pushy.
Yeah.
Just like that. Okay.
Yeah. So Fishman systems in all guitars. And because they're made in Indonesia, we have access to sustainably sourced Indonesian indigenous woods. So this Blue Moon Venus that we have here is an all Java mango body.
Java mango?
Java mango, yeah, which is an unusual exotic tone wood, but it doesn't just look great, it's important that it sounds great too.
How does it smell then?
It smells like the guitar
smells
summit.
Like wood.
Yeah,
that's good.
That's a good start. Yeah, so it's similar to, in terms of tonally, it's similar to mahogany with a little bit sort of.
So it's warmer,
kind of warm with a little bit of brightness to it.
And the top as well is the same wood.
Yes, it is.
So it's all made of mango, yeah.
Correct.
Java mango.
You know, we use traditional woods, spruces and mahogany, of course, and rosewood, and but we do things slightly unusually again with with the fact that we have access to these.
So when we were talking fretboards, is this laurel as well?
No, this is ebony.
Macassar.
Yeah. So all of the fittings.
So that's ebony, Macassar ebony, and that's Macassar ebony.
Yeah.
Beautiful choices of woods. I need to say.
This is it. I mean, it's. I think, with acoustics, the wood is so important. And we use all different types of wood, like I was just saying, and if you with an all solid tone wood guitar. I mean, even with the maple that you see here.
There is maple like binding and things around the body. Okay.
All solid, and it's we make sure to pick the select best quality maple, so it's nicely figured maple. As opposed to, it can be quite sort of...
Exactly, it is quilted a bit, figured,
Yeah, and if we, if I just grab our latest model, which is this one here. So this is the Faith Nexus Venus Solar Flare. So our Nexus series retail for around $800, $1,000. So Faiths generally are from that sort of price point, so $800 up to sort of $2,000. I'm saying dollars, euros. I thought I was in America for a second.
It's all the same.
So what we have here is a nice sort of burst finish on a mahogany body. We generally don't put pick guards on a lot of our Faith guitars, but we have started to do on select models where it works. So you've got Mikasa ebony pick guards.
Mikasa ebony, and mahogany here.
Mahogany, yeah. We also have another Nexus called the coffee brown stain Neptune. So the Neptune.
Why
Venus,
the names like Venus, Neptune?
Yeah,
What's
so
behind that?
Venus, Neptune, Mercury, Jupiter. So they are the planets.
All the planets from the solar system.
Yes. So the Venus or Neptune name denotes the shape of the guitar. So this is a Venus Grand Oratorium cutaway.
Venus from Mino, yeah, like the old style woman, which was the because it's quite chunky.
So that's what you're hearing when you hear. So if I just grab this guitar here, this is a Mercury.
All right, show me the Mercury. Oh,
so
wow.
So this is a little part of Mercury.
It's longer and a little bit like more narrow.
So much like the planet, the small Mercury planet, this is a small parlet shape. So this is a high gloss series. So you have Engelmann, solid Engelmann spruce.
I got the idea. When you start making ukuleles, it has to be moons.
Moons.
So all the name of the moons, like Jupiter moons and Saturn moons and things like that.
We do moons already. This is the blue moon
okay.
and the blood moon. So yeah, moons. It's very planetary. But lovely three-piece rosewood, lined with maple.
Beautiful guitars, man. If I know more than 3 chords, I would play acoustic.
You can do 3 chords.
So
that's all you need.
So when I ask you which one is your favorite out of those, which one is your favorite out of Faith line then?
Oh, I'm going to grab it. It's just right there.
Oh, you know the answer.
I'm going to grab it. I'd have to say this. So this is our blood moon Neptune.
Neptune blood moon. Okay.
Yeah, so Neptune, a sort of baby jumbo shape with a cutaway, as you see. And this is our blood moon series, which is a very popular series for obvious reasons. It's a stunning guitar. So this is Trembesi wood, again indigenous to Trembesi wood. Okay. Indigenous to.
Is it some kind of mahogany? Because it looks like mahogany in a way. Is it out of those sorts of
it sits in that kind of family of tonally it sounds kind of mahogany. But yeah, just
and a maple neck.
Mahogany neck.
Mahogany neck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but these woods, the grain on them, they're all very unique, and they react beautifully to this kind of sort of red, orangey staining that you see here. So I'd have to say that's my favourite.
That's your favourite?
Yeah, that's the one. So.
Thank you, Rob. It was a pleasure, like always.
It's been too long.
And next year I hope that I will find those guitars in Poland. I want it for 5 years now, isn't it?
Sure, yeah.
5 years.
I mean,
slowly.
Yeah.
When you reach Germany, next step is Poland.
Yeah. So with Faith, we're in Europe, obviously UK. Shergold is relatively new in Germany this year, so you'll see Shergold in more German stores and Poland as well before too long. So.
Thank you.